If Reese driving a car and it's stole, and he come pick 3 of y'all up and the police roll up, everybody going to jail. Everybody going to jail. Now, lo and behold, and I'm telling y'all this, right? And like Jamal has been in the class. What happens, and this is something that happened when I was teaching the life skills class here. When somebody get in the car, somebody went to jail and was gone for 3-4 days. I don't know if Ms. Jackson and Ms. Darcy ever understood it. They was locked up because the person they got in the car with also had a pistol. Mm-hmm. And then guess what? What's your name again? Reese? Reese ain't got no ID on him. You got to have ID in your pocket? He gonna sit at least 12 to 18, at least, until his fingerprints come back. But what if good old Reese just faking and he ain't trapping at all? And he ain't never been in trouble. And he ain't got no fingerprints. How they gonna identify him? Does that make sense what I'm telling y'all? All because he couldn't deal with resistance. No, I'm good. That's why he's standing up, because he couldn't deal with resistance to stay, from going to sleep. So really, when y'all understand this, real talk, it'll help y'all make better decisions going forward. And it's okay to be like, nah, girl, I'm cool. She thinks she, let her post it. Yo, haters is free advertisement. So y'all ain't really thinking like a business yet. But when y'all start thinking like a business, like who all play video games? Like NBA Live or like all that. Do y'all know that there's a site and like leagues to where people get paid millions of dollars to play video games? Mm-hmm. Right? And so if y'all are not taking advantage of the activities that you're doing, you hustling backwards. See, Jamal has heard that. I know Miss Jackson's old enough to understand what that term means. That you hustling backwards. And some of y'all that's trapping, y'all trapping so I can go get a new pair of gym shoes. You hustling backwards. You putting your life on the line for a pair of jumpers. And now I'm going to leave on this. Ladies, you run the world. And I ain't going to just say it because Beyonce said it, but listen to what I'm saying. Y'all make them act accordingly. Period, point blank, hands down. Because guess what? Watch this. Fellas, watch this. Fellas, how many of y'all by show of hands is going to bring the girl that you just trying to have fun with home to meet your mama? Show of hands. The girl that you just want to have fun with, you're going to bring her home to introduce her to your mama. Right? 1. Okay. Huh? Okay. 2. Okay. 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 Huh?
My friends always in my house. They gotta be my mom.
Okay. No. And I commend you for that, right? I commend both of y'all. Now, how many fellas have ever heard of this term? And maybe I'm dating myself. Ladies, I'm gonna take care of y'all. Trust me, I'm gonna take care of y'all. How many fellas have ever heard the phrase "Pizza Puff Girl"?
I have.
Okay, what's Pizza Puff Girl?
I don't know if I want to say that or
No,
not.
in the most respectful manner.
Pizza Puff Girl is the girl that you get when you just buy them, just get them Pizza Puff and some fries.
There you go. Okay, now. No, really. Now,
I didn't know that.
will you bring the Pizza Puff Girl home to meet your mama? That's the question that I was asking. That's the question that I was asking. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
right?
I want to have fun with her.
So now, okay, right. So, ladies.
You bought her a Pizza Puff.
You're about some food, but you want to have fun with her.
So, ladies, listen, ladies. Because of how you represent yourself, that's how people gonna treat you, right? Only answer to what your parents and God named you, right? But now, because he just told you how guys feel, and the rest of the guys didn't raise their hand, so y'all already know that gonna happen.
No, you don't.
So if you are the type of individual, and I don't think that none of y'all are, I'm not sure, but if you're that type of individual to where is that easy for you to succumb to resistance for a Pizza Puff a blunt, a picture, some fries, whatever it might be, when you lower your standards, you now create the monster. And I'm not saying Reese. But you now create the monster that think that they have to repeat that same behavior over and over again because that's what y'all like. Does that make sense? So when that guy that like you and his pants down here, or when that guy that like you and he got his hands in his pants all day, and you haven't said, oh boy, why you, right? We ain't gonna change.
Because he think you like that.
We ain't gonna change. We, and I'm saying we because I'm a guy, we ain't gonna change. But watch this, ladies. You can't, and I'm about to be done. I'm sorry. Ladies, you can't let these guys treat you with nothing less than 150% respect. Period. If you can't talk to me with your pants up, don't talk to me. Because I ain't the pizza puff girl that they talked about that day. But guess what? You just put a price on yourself. Does that make sense? No, stop, and then I'm leaving. Listen, the point that I'm making, when you understand this, and you can overcome this as best as possible, you understand that you are valuable and priceless. Even if he buy you steak and shrimp every day, if he beating on you, it ain't worth it. Does that make sense? So so I go back to what I was saying. I thank y'all for being here because y'all don't have to be here on a Friday, and y'all are amazing if ain't nobody ever told you that. But when you can mentally get out the trap, it's easily to physically open and walk through that door. Does that make sense?
Right.
All right. Thank y'all, Reese. Appreciate it.